And here we are in Porto Marinada. Didn't take that long to actually get here, surprisingly, or at least as long as I had anticipated. I anticipated this would have taken me a long time to actually get here, but maybe I'm just used to how I routed this out in my practice file, because my practice file, I actually went here very early, which meant that I was under-leveled going into here, and so a lot of my exploring was, like, demotivated as a result. But since I'm coming here, you know, with a little more higher level than the first time I did this, then it's a lot easier to explore these areas. But yeah, anyway, yeah, welcome to this place here. No gym here, but it is definitely a place that we have to go because, you know, Kofu has left his wallet and we have to go ahead and find Kofu. I already know where Kofu is. The map shows you where it is too. But I'm going to go ahead and see what we got going on here. Because, you know, if we just do the main objective, then that wouldn't be as fun, right? You don't really get as much of a satisfaction just doing the required parts. You gotta explore the game for what it's worth. But yeah, for the most part, this is like a place, kind of like a fisherman place. Like, this is basically a town, like, right by a huge body of water. And there's not very many, like, things to do. You can talk to the people, and I think some of the people are just gonna just say things like, this is a pretty good place for, like, seafood, and as well as, like, fishing for things as well. It's pretty much what most of the people are gonna say. I'm just trying to go around here, just to see what we got going on here. Trying to get as many items as possible. The assault vest. Okay. Good item to have right there. At least, as far as I know. Don't really know much about it. You could read the item description. And this is a crazy part right here. What are all that? I'm going to go ahead and make my way to where we're supposed to go, and that is over here. To the restaurant. Vaults at Valuza! Where in the world? Where in the world is my wallet? Without my wallet, I won't be able to get today's hot item. It'll get bought by someone else. Don't worry, old man Kofu. I'll run and look for it right now. What do you want? Old man Kofu's in the middle of some super duper important ingredient buying. If you're thinking about trying to interrupt him, then his best apprentice will have to stop you. So do you have something super important to say to us busy folks or what? Actually, yeah, you know. Super important, eh? We'll see about that. Maybe a battle will shut your mouth. Well, dang. I'm sorry, I guess. Oh, Clement is evolving. Let's go. I did not think that Clement would evolve so soon, but check this out. Clement evolves into a Glamora. Alright, that's exciting. So I think everybody now is at their final form, with the exception of my last team member, my potential last team member. No thank you. Dang it, that backfired. Now my wallet's empty too. Hey, step right up and tell me, what's all this ruckus about over here? Old man Kofu, seems this kid's got something to say to ya. What's that now? A customer here looking for old walletless, moneyless me? What can I do for ya? You forgot this. Vaults and Valuza, my wallet! Say what now? My lobby staffer sent you out here to bring it to me? Gahaha, that's a huge help. Thanks for coming all this way. I guess I should apologize for my little apprentice too. Hope he didn't bother you too much. Yeah, don't worry about that. There's something here at the Porto Marinada auction that we really want to get our hands on. So, as you can imagine, we were both a bit worked up to find I forgot my wallet. Ladies and gents, you won't want to miss this. Here comes today's last item. Feast your eyes on the main event. I have here the legendary Wakame seaweed of the Hoenn region. The Hoenn region. I don't even have to touch it. I can see it's got the springy texture of seaweed chock full of ingredients. And now just look at it. Look at how it catches the light and shines so brightly. Oh, and that rich, fresh aroma of something plucked straight out of the ocean. I need to get some of that. Now listen, kid, if you want to challenge me at the Cascarrafa gym, you're going to need some smarts. And this is the perfect place to test you. Get the winning bid on that seaweed for this old man. Okay, what is it? What's the winning bid here? At the auction, you gotta compete with other customers for goods. You gotta be aware of how much money you have. Of course, but the person who bids the highest price gets whatever's on sale. Here you are, fighting funds for the auction. Be smart with it and win this old man that seaweed. Oh my god, we're getting 50,000 bucks for that? So of course it's money that Kofu is going to need us to have us use for the auction here. So let's see if we can win this out for him, and hopefully we don't blow $50,000 or at least over $50,000 here. All right, so the starting bid's at 10,000 bucks. So let's go ahead and do 1,500 here, or 15,000. Okay, 15,000, 20,000, 30,000. Oh man, this is some expensive seaweed. All right, let's go 40,000. What I did here in order to have the biggest chance is, of course, try to bid as high as possible. That way you have like no chance at, or at least a less of a chance of losing. And I guess at 40,000, there's gonna be like, oh, that's too much. So we just bought seaweed for 40,000 bucks. Very expensive seaweed. I mean, who would want to spend $40,000 for some rare seaweed? So I guess we could try it again, but there's no real reason to try again. So we got him the seaweed that he really wanted from Porto Marinada, and now he's actually going to go back to the gym, which we actually successfully completed the gym test, which is great. And now all we gotta do is go all the way back to Cascarrafa. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and fly over here, because that is the shortest place to go. Actually, I think I flew to the wrong Pokemon Center, because I actually want to go to the bottom part. Okay, yeah, I'm actually going to fly over here instead, because we fought a lot of trainers when we were exploring Asado Desert, and this trainer, or this guy, will reward us for fighting a certain number of trainers in Asado Desert. So we're gonna go ahead and see what we got here. 9 trainers in the Asado Desert, and we get the TM for Earthquake. That is amazing. That is one of the best ground types, in my opinion, which is awesome. We have an amazing ground type move to use, and hopefully somebody will learn it. So it turns out that none of my Pokemon can learn Earthquake. That's a shame. I'm going to be missing on a very powerful ground type move. Hopefully my last team member will learn it, although it's unlikely. Which means I'm going to have to live without Earthquake. Anyway, let's go ahead and tell the league staffer that we passed our gym test. Although the original gym test was to give Kofu his wallet, but we managed to complete the real test, which was, of course, to win the auction. Oh, hey! You appear to be progressing well on your gym circuit. What's this now? Is that kid I've been hearing so much about? Hey, kiddo, I heard you're, like, way too good at battling, yeah? That's really selling myself too much, so I will just say not that good. You can't fool me that easily. No need to play humbly here. This young lady would be Rika. That's me, Rika, here at your service. And hey, I know I'm pretty, but no need to get intimidated or anything. She's a little farcical, shall we say? But like myself, she is a member of the Elite Four. Dang, we're like meeting the big guys like so early on in the game. I don't know if I'm a fan of that, to be honest. I like it when I actually am surprised to know who the Elite Four member is at the very end of the game. But now, guess what? We already got revealed to 2 Elite Four members already. But the battles you'll face at these gyms really ratchet up the farther you go. Okay, that's to be expected. When you hit the champion assessment, you show these gyms what you've got. Best of fortunes to you. Alright, so yeah, you actually can meet her very early, but, well, I mean, if you meet her very early, it's kind of pointless. Anyway. I heard you reunited Kofu with this wallet. Okay, that sounds like there's some relationship going on with Kofu and his own wallet. But, we passed the gym test. And now it is time to battle Kofu, the Surging Chef. Let's go ahead and do it here. Oh, I see an item over there that I didn't get. Okay, I will be sure to grab that. Man, look at all these people. They're excited. Old man Kofu, play with us. Come on. I would be honored if you try a new item from my restaurant's menu as well. Sorry, everybody. I've got some business to take care of as a gym leader real quick like. I'm keeping someone waiting, you see. Please forgive me. I need to do this first. Okay. Man, he's really popular within the cities. I guess every gym leader is popular in the city for, in some way. I guess being a gym leader is like a huge deal. Step right up. I've been waiting for you. Thanks for the help over in Porto Marinada. You did a mighty fine job. And now that I've got that legendary seaweed, I can make some real quality dishes with it. But don't expect me to go easy on you in our battle here. Oh man, don't worry. Man, let me tell you, this was my second gym leader on my practice file, and now I'm doing this as my fourth gym. And so, hopefully, this should be much easier than my practice run, because this was definitely a hard fight doing this early. It also didn't help that the only Pokemon I was using against this guy was a fire starter, Fuecoco. Well, I guess Cerulege, or no, not Cerulege, Crocolore. I had a Crocolore at the time. But here we go! Gym Leader Kofu, user of water types. Alright, starting up with Veluza, level 29, water psychic type with Slash, Pluck, and Aqua Cutter. So only 3 moves. Aqua Cutter is probably the move you want to be careful of because it is not only a water type, but it's also a high crit rate move. That's bad. If you're using X items like X defense and X special defense, crits ignore the defense boost. So that's something to be careful of. Also, sometimes there will be a sandstorm. And sometimes there's no sandstorm. It just depends on luck. Which in this case I'm unlucky. Alright, next up is Wugtrio, the evolved form of Wiglet. Wugtrio is on level 29 water type with Mud Slap, Water Pulse, and Headbutts. Only 3 moves once again. I don't know why some of these Pokemon have 3 moves. That's just how it is here. But man, look how much easier we're having here. When we have, you know, when we're much higher level. It makes a huge difference doing some of these gym leaders in different orders. Like compared to when I did this as my second gym on my first time playing this game, this is like a huge deal right here. But Crabanominal, well, I don't even know how to pronounce this correctly, but this Pokemon, level 30, the best Pokemon here, fighting Ice type, but Kofu's gonna terrestrialize this Pokemon into a Water type. Which is why I kept Wyatt up front here. I could have used Ashley, but he was going to terrestrialize this Pokemon into a water type, so it would have been pointless. And so this Pokemon has Crab Hammer, Rock Smash, and Slam. So there we go. Kofu defeated. 4 badges done. Volts and Veluza, you're a lively one, aren't you? A little too lively, if I do say so myself. Gahaha! A loss as refreshing as the air at the morning market. I'm just like a helpless little Magikarp to you, eh? Flopping around all willy-nilly. I guess in that fight, I guess you could say that. You got me good, I tell you. What a great catch you are. Just like a master fisher, you held on tight till the last second, real in victory. Now it's time to hand over a gym badge to you. And let's get a real good photo together using a pose I've been waiting to try for a while now. Oh my god, look at that. That's so funny. It's like I'm holding on to him. You know, he's like a small version. It's like he's a figure or something like that, but that's actually really funny. With 4 gym badges in your possession, Pokemon up to level 40 will be easier to catch and will listen to you when you ask them to do things. Let me throw this in, too, as an extra special bonus. I'm sure you can make use of it. And we get TMO22 for Chilling Water. What is this move? User attacks the target by showering with water. That's so cool it stops the target's power. Okay. I might consider that for Donald. But, yeah. That is 4 gym badges down. We are halfway through our objective of collecting all the gym badges. And that's amazing stuff right there. Oh, and of course, it's Nimona. Caught you just as you finished up in here, eh? Nice work. That puts you 4 badges in now, right? Man, that's awesome. I can't believe you're halfway through your gym journey already. Your efforts are bearing so much fruit so quickly. It makes me just want to challenge you to a battle right here, right now. But I'm gonna have to wait, because I put together my team of Pokemon specifically to take on the gym leader. Dang it. When I battle you, I want to do it under the best possible conditions, which means this time, I've got to ask for a rain check. Okay, maybe you should probably check for a sandstorm check, because this is a pretty sandy area. It's right by a desert, so this city constantly has sandstorms. I feel bad for the people who have to live here. Like, living in a city right next to a desert when it's, like, constantly sandstorming, I don't know if I would like that. It's kind of bad for your health, if you ask me. So the item I forgot to get was over here. And this is a super potion. Okay, good to know. Alright, with that being said, so with 4 badges completed, the next thing to do here is we can either take on Team Star again, which the next 2 Team Star bases are very far out of the way from where we should be going next. And then we can also take on a Titan Pokemon. In fact, when we were exploring Asado Desert, Arvin let us know that there was a Titan Pokemon right over here. So I think what we're going to do, because the Titan Pokemon is closer to us right here, is we're going to go ahead and take on the Titan Pokemon of the Asado Desert. So with that being said, that is going to be it for this episode of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And next time, we are going to take on the next Titan Pokemon that is located here in the Asado Desert. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.